Tja, damit ist der Präsident wohl tot. Wir müssen Emma Emmerich finden, die Schwester von Hal Emmerich. Das wird spaßig, vermute ich mal. Naja, wohl spaßig nicht. Aber da kann man ein paar lustige Sachen mit dem richtigen Mikrofon machen. Das Les Enfants Terribles Projekt wird auch etwas durchsichtiger. Man wusste aus dem ersten Teil ja schon, dass es 3 Snakes gab, die überlebt haben von ursprünglich 8. 8. Man hat ja gesagt, 6 wurden getötet, aber das stimmt nicht ganz. Also 3 haben überlebt. Liquid Snake hat nur die guten Gene bekommen, also die dominanten Gene. Und Solid Snake sozusagen den Abfall, also die schlechten Gene. Das alles hat... Verdammt, ich wollte nicht rausgehen, scheiße. Mäh. Erzähl ich gleich weiter.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that.
Where do we go from here?
Your mission was to rescue the president and eliminate the terrorist threat. However, given the recent turn of events, we will honor the president's last directive. You must put a stop to Arsenal Gear once and for all.
Do you actually think there's any truth to his story about this big shell facility being a front for Arsenal Gear?
I don't have the security clearance necessary to verify the facts. However, he was the president. I'm sure he knew what he was talking about.
Aren't you forgetting that he was part of the terrorist plot?
All the more reason why I believe his information is reliable.
Huh?
We're talking about a man who chose to die rather than risk a nuclear holocaust. Thanks to his sacrifice, the Nuclear Launch Authority has shifted to the vice president, effectively eliminating the terrorist threat.
Colonel, when you put it like that, it almost sounds like I should have assassinated the president to eliminate the threat.
That was not my intention. I was trying to point out that there is certainly some credibility to the words of a man who chose death to protect the innocent.
The Colonel has a point, Jack.
What about the information he gave me on the Patriots?
That's a new one on me. I'll see what I can find out. Raiden, we're running out of time. Find Emma. She's supposed to be located on level B1, in the core of that building you're in, right? You've got to find her before Arsenal becomes fully operational.
Hurry, Jack.
It's up to you to make sure that the president didn't sacrifice his life in vain.
Understood. Raiden out.
So. Boah, jetzt kommt Snake auch noch. Meine Güte.
What's your status, Raiden?
Snake, the president, he's been assassinated.
What?
There was nothing I could do.
What about the nuclear strike code sequence?
He died before his vital ID could be reconfirmed.
Then the enemy's lost their nuclear strike capability.
But that Ocelot guy obviously killed the president on purpose.
Why?
It doesn't make any sense. They had to know that they couldn't launch the nuke if they killed the president.
Maybe there's a way to launch without reconfirming the vital ID.
Or maybe they found a more effective weapon within Arsenal Gear.
You knew about Arsenal Gear?
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me about it?
You never asked.
Am I correct in assuming you also know that the big shell's a front for the project?
You mean, did I know that the Big Shell, a fully functional environmental cleanup facility, was designed to camouflage Arsenal Gear? Yeah, I did. It's exactly what the President and Ames described, a massive cover story. The good news is that it hasn't really done much in terms of cleaning up the environment, so we won't have to worry about any toxic gas being released if we have to blow the house down.
Right. And when did you find out about all of this?
It took a while, but we uncovered the info around the time you took out that mad bomber. There's no doubt that Arsenal Gear is being built here. Then it was all set up 2 years ago, on that day. All of it.
2 years ago? What really happened here?
I took these photos 2 years ago.
I know these pictures. They were on the news, on several websites. If I remember right, the reporters blamed you for sinking the tanker.
That's right. Otacon, me, we were used.
We'd hoped that by going public with photos of the new Metal Gear, we could persuade the government. At least that was the plan at the time.
Sie noften, Junge.
I've gone through VR training of the tanker mission before.
Yeah? Well, I doubt it accurately simulates the events of that mission. I'd infiltrated the dummy tanker to obtain proof that a Metal Gear was under development. Shortly after I made it aboard, an armed group led by Colonel Gerlukovich raided the ship and gained control.
Olga and Ocelot were among the raiding party.
Yeah, and him.
Who are you talking about?
A man that was supposed to be dead.
Their target was also Metal Gear Ray. But Ocelot eliminated Colonel Gorlukovich and Marine Commander Scott Dolph, and he hijacked Ray.
So he betrayed them?
I don't know what kind of deal was going down. All I remember is what Ocelot said at the time. Something like, "I'm taking it back."
Ocelot then sank the tanker, along with the soldiers of the Marine Corps.
How did you manage to get out?
Otacon managed to have a small boat ready for me.
That was the easy part. The tough part was not getting dragged down with a sinking tanker. A small miracle when you think about it. It turned out that the whole thing was a setup to lure us. Photos of Snake, taken by the Cypher, were released to the public. In turn, we became the world's most wanted environmental terrorists.
It was definitely a move aimed at putting a stop to our anti-Metal Gear activities.
But why did they choose Snake?
Since the Shadow Moses incident, Snake became sort of a hero. I think the Patriots weren't too happy about that.
You knew about the Patriots?
Well, yes, to a certain degree.
It seems like everyone knows about them except me.
They didn't choose Snake to be a hero.
So they decided to do a smear campaign.
I think the Patriots wanted to make an example of him so everybody would think twice before opposing them.
That's it! They set all this up just to nail you guys.
No, there's more to it than that. The Marines' Metal Gear Ray project, headed by Commander Dolph, was carried out in opposition to the Navy's Arsenal Gear project. To be more precise, the Patriots considered Metal Gear Ray to be a thorn in their side. Hence, they attacked the dummy tanker and stole Ray. They followed this up with a perfect plan. They immediately sent a fully loaded tanker to the same location and sank it, then set up the facility to camouflage the development of Arsenal Gear.
And we fell for it. 2 more puppets in their show.
Colonel Gorlukovich and his daughter Olga?
Both fell victim to Ocelot's plot.
Was Solidus behind all this? He used Ocelot to get hold of Ray, huh?
No, he was underground, keeping a low profile at the time.
Then it must be the Patriots.
If that's the case, what's Ocelot doing alongside Solidus?
Forget it. We're wasting time. We can figure this out later. The nuclear strike's been prevented, but Arsenal still has a massive payload of missiles to deal with.
Right. If the opposition gets control of those missiles.
Raiden, you've got to find Emma.
Wait a second. Isn't Emma Emmerich?
My sister.
What's she doing here?
You got me. She's a computer whiz who specializes in neural AI and ultra-variable volume data analysis using complex logic. How she got involved in weapons development is beyond me.
Whatever her reasons, we need her in order to stop Arsenal.
Raiden, find her.
I'm on my way.
So, jetzt darf ich. Ich ja wieder rein, ja. Wo war ich genau? Solid Snake hat die schlechten Gene bekommen, Liquid hat die guten bekommen und Solidus hat das Beste von allen bekommen. Denn er war eigentlich der Geliebte, wenn man so möchte. Er war die perfekte Kopie von Big Boss, den wir in Snake Eater selbst spielen. Dann erfährt man auch, warum er der Big Boss ist. Warum er so genannt wird. Und eigentlich, und das hat man im ersten Teil, glaube ich, schon mal gesagt, die Genomsoldaten, das hat Naomi, glaube ich, gesagt, dass man damit zeigen wollte, dass Training und der Wille nicht so wichtig sind wie die Gene. Allerdings macht Solid Snake dem Ganzen einen kleinen Strich durch die Rechnung, weil, obwohl er der schlechteste von allen Klonen ist, kann er alle besiegen. Also ist er auch. Ja, wobei Solid, das weiß ich jetzt nicht, kämpft er eigentlich gegen den? Ja, also Liquid hat aber besiegt, den vermeintlich den besseren. Einfach weil er halt diesen Willen dazu hat. Also das ist schon eine wichtige Sache, sag ich mal, ne? Tja. Aber wir sind hier soweit am Ende. Wir werden jetzt nochmal speichern. Denn ich bin extremst müde. Danke, dass du nicht antwortest. Ich bin gerade extremst müde, deswegen speichern wir die ganze Geschichte. Und ich beende die Aufnahme. Aber wir werden natürlich nochmal kurz mit der guten Rose sprechen. Moment, hier antwortet sie nicht. Antwortet sie hier draußen zufällig? Ah, hier macht sie es, alles klar.
Jack, do you need to save?
Nee. Ja, wie gesagt, ne? Ich werde danach auf jeden Fall jetzt die Aufnahme beenden. Ich bedanke mich natürlich bei euch fürs Einschalten. Hoffe, ihr seid auch bei der nächsten Aufnahme wieder mit dabei. Ob die direkt im Anschluss ist oder in der nächsten Folge, weiß ich nicht genau.
Jack,
What is it?
I've always been alone.
Huh?
I'm so lonely.
Lonely? Rose, we've always...
Not always.
What do you mean?
You've never slept beside me.
What are you talking about?
After we've been together in my room, you stay awake all night, or you head for the door.
Is this really the time to bring this up?
Why, Jack? Why?
Listen, Rose, I'm right in the middle of a mission, and
Why? Why can't you relax when you're with me?
Look, the mission,
Why don't you open up to me?
Rose, I just can't.
All I ever wanted was to share your dreams, to spend a meaningful evening with you. I just wanted to find you by my side when I woke up. Is that asking too much?
It's the night. I'm scared of the night. It's got nothing to do with you.
Scared of the night? What's that supposed to mean?
I can't relax when I'm with someone.
Jack, you wouldn't even let me in your room.
I need privacy. I just can't be bothered.
Bothered?
Wrong word. What I wanted to say was that there are certain things that I have to keep to myself.
Do you remember that time I forced my way into your room? We'd known each other for almost a year, and you blew up. It was the first time you ever raised your hand against me. I was so worried about you.
Look, I'm sorry.
It wasn't your violent nature that scared me. It was your room, your heart.
Stop it.
There wasn't anything in your room. Only a bed and a small desk. It looked like a prison cell.
Rose?
No television set. No family pictures. Not even a poster.
Rose, I only use that room for sleeping.
A lifeless room. Almost like your empty heart.
That's why I tried to keep you out.
I thought I was beginning to understand you. Until I saw that room.
Would you have been happier if I had a picture of you hanging on the wall?
That's not what I was trying to say.
Enough, Rose. We'll talk about this later. After the mission.
Right. After the mission. I understand.
Scheint ja ein richtiges Traumpaar gewesen zu sein. Aber so erfährt man halt auch ein bisschen mehr über Raiden selbst. Was, also abseits natürlich von dieser Mission. Außer, dass er ein totaler Vollidiot ist. Ja, ist er ein noch größerer Vollidiot anscheinend. Aber das macht ja nichts. Wie gesagt, bis zur nächsten Aufnahme. Und ich würde sagen... Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty. In der letzten Folge haben wir den Präsidenten getroffen. Der Präsident ist tot. Wir können nichts dafür, also können wir weiter. Was sollen wir tun? Wir sollen Mrs. Emmerich finden, also quasi die Schwester, die Schwester von Hell. Und dazu muss ich jetzt erstmal kurz gucken, wo wir nochmal hin müssen. Also ich weiß es, aber ich weiß nicht mehr, wie ich da hinkomme. Ist das hier gewesen oder war das nicht hier? Nee, ich glaube, das war nicht hier. Aber ich bin mir... Moment, hä? Ne, die war kaputt, ne, die Tür? Ja. Okay, die ist kaputt. Komm ich schnell. Wir sind jetzt auch im letzten Drittel des Spiels. Also allzu viel kommt auch nicht mehr. Na gut, das wäre gelogen. Es kommt noch eine ganze Menge. Fahrstuhl? Ah. Rufen wir mal den Fahrstuhl und... Ne, Moment. Bin ich... Ne, doch. Oder? Oh, falsch. So. Verdammt, muss ich jetzt hier hin? Wir haben ja die Wir haben die Karte von ihm bekommen. Card Number 4. Ja doch, hier ist das. Hier ist überall Wasser. Da sind die ganzen Luftbläschen. So, pass auf. Wir müssen jetzt hier runter. Wir müssen nach Norden. Das weiß ich. Jetzt müssen wir erstmal gucken, wo Norden hier ist im Grunde. So, erstmal schön schwimmen, 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 schwimmen. Hallo? Achso. Okay, dann dürfen wir hier gleich nochmal hoch. Ja, was geht ab?
Raiden, are you reading me? This is Otacon. What's your situation?
Wet and miserable. This place is flooded. The seawater that's been pumped up is pouring into the building.
I see. Listen, there's something I have to tell you about EE.
Don't worry about her. I'll get her out.
She's afraid of water.
What?
Yeah. When she was 6 years old, she almost drowned with my father in our swimming pool.
She can't swim?
Well, yes and no. We used to swim a lot together when we were kids. In fact, she swam like a fish until that day when she almost drowned. When the accident happened, I was in my room. I learned later that EE was calling me for help. She didn't doubt for a minute that I'd be there. You could see the pool from my room, but I didn't realize at the time that she needed my help.
What were you doing?
I was...
So Emma survived the ordeal.
Yeah, but my father didn't.
So you blamed yourself and left your family?
No. EE seems to believe that was the case. The fact is, I betrayed her.
And you think she can't swim because of the traumatic experience?
I haven't seen her since that day, but yes, I think so. I got a letter from Julie, her mother, after they moved back to England. In her letter, she mentioned that EE couldn't swim anymore, that she refused to even wear a bathing suit.
Damn, if she still can't swim, we're in trouble. Level B1 in the core is pretty much flooded.
Look, maybe you can help her overcome the trauma.
You want me to help her get over it?
Well, it's still gonna take some time to repair the cam-off.
Sorry, kid. Emma's rescue is up to you.
Thanks. An underwater mission. Well, this is a first. Look, I'll see what I can do.
I suggest that you drum the map of the building into your head, because you won't have time to look at it when you try to bring Emma out.
I'm counting on you, Raiden.
I covered most of the core when I had to take out the C4s. If there's anything you need to ask me, call me on the codec.
I'll do that.
Okay. Gut. Also weiter. Nee, Moment, warte mal. Nee, ich muss schon in die Richtung. Jetzt ist, wie gesagt, das Problem ist, ich muss erstmal gucken, wo ich hin muss. Ich muss Richtung Norden. Das wäre eigentlich jetzt komplett falsch. Aber irgendwann müssen wir mal anfangen, ne? In irgendeine Richtung zu schwimmen. So, wir holen uns hier nochmal Luft. Um jetzt dummerweise einfach wieder zurückzuschwimmen. Das ist natürlich super. Oh, scheiße, hier ist eine Tür. Das ist blöd. Aber man kann nicht... Das heißt, ich werde jetzt hier nochmal auftauchen. Gibt es hier keine Tauchausrüstung eigentlich? Das ist doch... Er hätte es am Anfang mal nicht wegschmeißen sollen. Hätten wir doch noch gebrauchen können, den Shit. Naja. Der Raiden halt, ne? Hier ist eine Tür, da will ich eigentlich durch. So, ein bisschen schneller schwimmen. Hier ist noch ein hottes Bild von einer hotten Frau. Aber da können wir uns jetzt leider nicht drum kümmern. So, hier nochmal hoch. Und dann nochmal zurück. Ich würde gerne hochschwimmen. Danke. So. Okay, dann geht's hier durch. Raiden, du bist so ein Spaß, ey. Dann haben wir eine Ration. Da haben wir noch eine Vulcan Raven Figur. Und hier geht's weiter. Und ja. Oh ja, wir haben Zeit, ne? Wir haben Zeit. Das Blöde ist, naja, wenig Luft, aber ist auch nicht schlimm. Uncool. So, jetzt aber mal hurtig. Okay, jetzt müssen wir uns hier ein bisschen den Weg versuchen zu bahnen. Den müssen wir jetzt erstmal suchen. Den kenne ich nämlich nicht aus dem Kopf. Mit Glück kommen wir hier unten irgendwie durch. Ne, sieht schlecht aus. Hier kommen wir durch. So, warte. Nein, nach unten. Ich muss da nochmal hoch. Ich würde gern hoch. Ah, es ist so dumm. Ich schwimme doch einfach ganz nach oben, Raiden. Ohne Spaß, ich werde jetzt sterben. Oh, Raiden, ey, das ist so dumm. Boah, ohne Spaß, ne? Was für ein verkackter Mongo. So. Okay, runter. Gut, jetzt müssen wir hier... Mann, warum ist die denn inventiert, die Scheißsteuerung? Das nervt ein bisschen. Okay, jetzt müssen wir hier erstmal einen Weg finden. Wenn wir hier weiterkommen. Hier ist ganz gut. Und dann die Tür öffnen. Komm schon. Jawohl. Ich denke, hier bin ich doch auf einem guten Weg. Ne, nach oben. Ah, noch eine Ration, sehr gut. Ja, komm. Und raus aus dem kühlen Nass. Und ich glaube, jetzt wird's spaßig.